Hey there, welcome to day 1028 of What You Have to Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world of business. About 2017, I started to dabble online and do different things. And I've done a ton of different things since I came online. Prior to that, from the time I was 13 on, so for 47 years, I spent over a quarter century of that time in corporate America while running businesses on the side, and then just switched to running businesses in lots of different industries. Like I figured 27 different businesses and industries over the course of my career so far. And that doesn't count any of my online activities. None. That's not in the 27. So been involved in a lot of different industries, a lot of different businesses, mostly had a executive leadership and ownership capacity, except for, starting out of college, I started out as a team manager for one of the biggest corporations in the world and spent 25 years learning. There's nothing like the ability to learn and grow within certain corporations. Some are awesome at it, some are not so much. I always selected the corporations that I worked to based on my ability to continue to grow and learn and expand and continually improve and develop my personal skills so I could contribute more to the organization, but also so I could, contribute more to my life and my own personal development and growth. What do I do now? Right now, I create video content. I've got massive vision challenges. I'm actually legally blind. And so I had to find ways, my friends, because I say, I don't know why it thinks I have a poor wireless connection, because it's the same wireless connection I've had for over a year now, and it's always been tremendous. So what were the videos about today? The first one, the No Nonsense November. For the month of November, between Get Up and Go challenges, I've been doing during the pandemic and this year, I've been doing challenges for decades, but I decided that during COVID, I needed something to keep me going. And if I was going, I wanted to bring people along with me. So I started doing 30-day Get Up and Go challenges, a free 30-day challenge to teach the framework of how to deal with any change or any challenge that comes your way, to guarantee that you're going to be better off after that challenge or that situation than before, than when you went into it. Now, this is I'm not even going to get into it, but that's the process I teach, because everything in our life is a process, right? And we can either control and manage the process or let life and chaos and other things control and manage us. I say, I want to be in charge of my own destiny. I'm going to make sure that I have a way that I, on a subconscious level, deal with anything and everything that comes my way. So if I get upside along the head because COVID-19, the pandemic hits, and I have to change the way I do business, no big deal. I just roll with it. What's next? And there's a lot of strategies and techniques that we talk about during that 30-day challenge. I used to do, every once in a while, I do 5-day challenges and 10-day challenges. They're a marketing tool to introduce what you do to other people. I don't fault them as a marketing tool. They're actually probably one of the best, fastest, most effective way to provide a great service to people in a short period of time. So as a marketing tool, I get it. But during times of unrest and change and massive upheaval in what people are used to doing, it takes more than 10 days to figure out what you want to do and to get up and go do that thing. So that's why I started doing the 30-day ones. And then that was in April. Then during that April challenge, I was actually challenged by a group of entrepreneurs to do a 40-day challenge. So the month of June into July, I did a 40-day Get Up and Go challenge. Then I liked it, and I was getting great benefit from it. So I thought, well, I'm going to do it again in August. So the month of August, we did it. October, we just finished the 4th Get Up and Go challenge. And December 1st through 31st will be the 5th free Get Up and Go challenge. So you can join us and learn how to make sure that on a subconscious level, you're always handling changes and challenges to the best of your ability. And then teach other people by being a role model and example to do the same thing. So that No Nonsense November is kind of my daily content interim activity, and I'm sharing a tool a day of something that I've used that has had a positive and huge dramatic impact on my life. I'm not going to share tools that I've used that didn't work for me or that didn't help and take my life in a positive direction. There are literally thousands and thousands, if not millions, of strategies and techniques and tools and things that you can use to make your life better. But if you start studying them and looking for them and using them to solve problems, you start to realize that there's really not that many. Now, I brainstormed a list of like 5 or 6 pages of tools that I use, and I didn't even think of my business and corporate tools that I use all the time. But those I could bring into it too. But I just randomly every day pick. It's completely random. It's like, what do I think the next tool I want to talk about is? Given that we've talked about 21, because I already did today's already, what's the next thing? What's the next tool? What's another tool that I've gotten huge benefit of, probably that I'm still using right now today, that I want to share with other people? So today's was problem solving, decision making, all about problem solving and decision making. And back in corporate America, I and a group of people wrote a book on problem solving and decision making and how to use that process. And we turned it into a training tool and a training program that we taught thousands of people how to problem solve and make decisions. And so today we're going to share that. Tomorrow I'm going to do focus on solutions, because to me, yep, identify the problem, but boy, as soon as you know what the problem is and you clearly identify what the problem is, you want to start working on solutions. So to me, those go hand in hand. So this weekend is talking about problem solving, decision making, focus on solutions, and probably 35 to 40 different tools that you can use for the different steps in the process of problem solving. Problem solving is the process. Decision making is the action of taking action to make a decision, choosing among alternatives, making a choice. So that was No Nonsense November, day 21, 22 tomorrow. And fun challenge today was just about who's on your winning team, or who is your favorite winning team. So that was a quick and easy one. Our idiom today was eat you out of house and home. And I love this idiom because I didn't really experience it till I was in college, and brought some friends home from college, and they were guys, and I grew up in a family of kind of small girls, small women. Well, girls, we were teenage girls, and we didn't really eat that much, right? I mean, teenage girls that are like 5'1" to 4 under 5 feet to massively tall sister 5'3". We don't eat that much. And so when we brought home teenage boys, my parents were like, oh my God. My mom was like, you boys are going to eat me out of house and home. But this was after the first breakfast she made that was like 3 dozen eggs, plates and plates of plate-sized pancakes stacked up, pounds of bacon, pounds of sausage, things like that, tons of toast, whatever. It was a huge meal. And she's like, how do you guys do it? Well, we were all at college. We had meal plans. So you could eat whatever you wanted, how much of whatever you wanted, depending on how hungry you were. And they kind of got in the habit of that after a few months of college life. Or I guess we were different ages. It was my sister and I and mutual friends. So over a 2-year period, people that we'd met and brought home to meet our family and experience our small town, our small Wisconsin town living. So that was fun. Because they were from the East and West Coast. So they were from very different environments. So it was really fun. And, you know, we went to Marquette and Milwaukee. So it was a big city, a small campus, Jesuit campus in a big city, right in downtown of a big city. So it was interesting. Different cultures, and it's fun to explore and experience different things in different cultures. So I actually love that idiom, and it turns out it's probably a couple thousand years old, but William Shakespeare used it in his famous play King Henry IV, and it's about a lady who has called the police on her tenant because he's eating her out of house and home, and he's putting all of her resources into his big fat belly. So it's pretty funny. So we got fun challenge, we've got supersize your business, we've got no nonsense leading into get up and go challenge, book, continuing to edit and work on that and add graphics and things and case studies and things that beef it up and make it clearer and more easily understandable and relatable to other people, because that's the whole purpose. Why write a book if it's not for people to actually truly really benefit from? Same reason we do challenges. And that's it. I'm super duper proud of my son-in-law. He became a journeyman lineman yesterday. He passed his test. He didn't just pass it, he aced it. And it is such a huge accomplishment. During that time, not only was he injured, but he had to have neck surgery because he was injured so badly that he had to take off a gap time, like I think it was about a year and a half in the middle of his apprenticeship program, yet he still came back and aced it. He didn't just pass it, he aced it. He did such an awesome job, and we're so proud of him. And so I am waiting to hear from them today and just having an awesome weekend and kind of chilling when it comes to online creation and business things. Every once in a while, we all need to take time off to recharge our batteries, and I am definitely in a recharge my batteries frame of mind, especially as we're coming up with the holidays and Thanksgiving this week. So if I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow to let you know what's going on as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world. Oh, working on the Challenge Summit. I actually am in discussions with a couple of people to see if they want to participate and be speakers in that. And I need to send out some invitations. I need to frame it out and talk to a couple of people, and then really send out some invitations and get going on that. Think about what I want the framework to be, the format to be, the questions, the interviews, and get going on that, because I am actually starting to get excited about it. As people show interest, it's fun, and I know it can help so many people that I want to make sure that we put that together early next year. All right, awesome day. Catch you tomorrow.